Hey everyone, Toby here, and this is just a quick update about what's been going on with the YouTube channel associated with the Political Philosophy podcast. So, as you may have noticed if you follow the YouTube channel and say on another means like iTunes or something, I've not uploaded anything to the YouTube for a little bit, and that's just totally my bad. It's a task that fell off, so there's a bunch of tasks associated with running this thing, from like uploading stuff to making changes on the website and so on. And so what had happened, I won't go into all the technical stuff, but essentially the way I was converting audio files into video was like the wrong way to do it. Not in that it didn't work, but it was just taking me for like hours to do each episode. And so I should, by the way, say thank you to Gregory Sadler, who's, a lot of you will know, he has a philosophy YouTube channel that's pretty big, and he was good enough to hop on the phone with me and troubleshoot this so that I got it worked out eventually. So anyway, I worked that out, and now I'm know how to operate better. So I will be putting out all of the latest episodes that the show will be producing. So I'm going to be putting out last week's and this week's up onto YouTube. And I've actually now signed up for a service where I just give them a subscription to the podcast, essentially, and they automatically make videos for me. Then all I have to do is put them on YouTube. So I've hooked it up so that we will have regular updates on YouTube going forward. That still leaves me with a backlog of almost 50 episodes to upload, and I was sort of debating whether or not it was even worth doing that. And then I looked at my YouTube numbers, and it's lower than the number of subscribers on other iTunes or even Twitter or something. But it was 570 people. It wasn't nothing. And as I put a few more episodes up, people were listening to them. So I sort of figured it's just one more way of finding the podcast. And I think for some types of searches, it might be useful for people getting it found more quickly. So often if you're looking for an interview with someone, you'll do a video search, in which case the podcast would show up on that. And I kind of have this hunch. So someone who knows something about SEO optimization, tell me that I'm right or wrong here. If anyone knows the answer to this, please tell me. I kind of have a hunch that YouTube is better at getting found in Google searches than just a web page. I have no idea if that's true or not, but I've just kind of got a hunch, because some of these YouTube videos, which are year or two old, just keep getting found and keep getting new views in a way that the website pages don't. So that might be unique to me. It might be just some inference that I've made on bad data. Both of that is possible. But if anyone does know that, I'd be super curious. But anyway, for those reasons and more, I decided it was worth the time to start re-uploading these episodes. And so obviously just keep in mind that the new ones I'm putting out are often discussing events that are somewhat dated. So particularly the Brexit ones, I think I've probably said some stuff there, made some predictions that hold up dubiously well. I think my predictions in American politics have been much more sound than my predictions in British politics. I think I've generally called American politics right. And Brexit, I was much more skeptical that they'd get a deal through, but they did. So, mea culpa on that one. And what I'll do, so that you're not confused, is I'll create just playlists by season. So right now I'm trying to just clear out the end of season 2, so you can tell how far behind I got, right? And then the latest episodes will go into the season 4 playlist, so you can kind of just see, is this a new episode, or am I just loading up an old episode? And if you're confused about the dates on any of them, if you go to iTunes or any of the podcast apps or anything like that, you'll be able to see what date it was released, just if you are curious. Although that said, I think 9 times out of 10, the podcast usually deals with stuff that's not immediately relevant to the news. So a lot of the stuff I'm uploading on, like, biblical interpretation, or like the philosophy of language, or what have you, I don't think it really matters. So, anyway, that is what it is, and that's what's going on with the channel. Is I will be putting out new ones on the YouTube channel, so if this is a way you like to absorb podcasts, please do keep listening and subscribing, and I will be working out to clear out the backlog. Just keep in mind some of these are like from 8-9 months prior. So apologies for the disruption of service on YouTube. I hope to have that back on track soon. And if you are only subscribed on YouTube, I would say do go over to the website, politicalphilosophypodcast.com. I'll try and paste in a thing here, politicalphilosophypodcast.com. Please do go to the website and maybe subscribe like one other way, just so that you're like sure that you're getting the latest episodes. Apart from that, thank you everyone who does subscribe, thank you to everyone who does listen. I'm continually surprised and grateful for how successful this thing has become, and I really appreciate having an engaged audience. So thank you for those subscriptions and those listens and those downloads. And I guess I don't have any particular advice to give during this pandemic. I'm as far from a medical expert as you're going to get, but stay safe, everyone. And my best wishes genuinely go out to all of you. I hope you're all okay. So thanks again. That's what's going on, and I'll probably just take this episode down once I've cleared out the backlog, but that's just so that you'll know what's going on in the meantime. Alright, that's it.